Welcome to the Embracing Your Unlimited Possibilities podcast, the podcast that will rock your world. I am Carol A. Briney, and I am honored and humbled to be your host on this journey. It is my passion to help you to hear and follow your inner guidance so that you can live the life of your dreams. This podcast asks the question, do you remember who you were before everyone told you who you should be? I am here to remind you of your intimate connection to Source. You, my friend, are a divine being, having a human experience here on Earth, not the other way around. And just in case you cannot see the divine in yourself, I will be here to hold that vision for you until you can see it too. Joyous greetings and welcome to the Embracing Your Unlimited Possibilities podcast. I am your host, Carol A. Briney, and I am thrilled to be here with you as we walk down our path of never-ending joyous expansion together. Hello. I'm so glad to be here today. It is a snowy day in Pennsylvania. Lots of ice, lots of snow, and I am thankful that I get to work from my nice, warm, and toasty house. Today, we're going to talk about how powerful of a manifester you are. You are an amazingly powerful manifester, and sometimes we need to be reminded of that. See, when I was growing up, I was taught that just about everything was outside of my control. I was taught that it was wrong to want too much, and that if I did want something, I needed to jump through all the right hoops to get it. I was taught that there is a God outside of me who resides somewhere in the sky, and if I towed the line and acted in a way that the adults around me deemed as right, and even more importantly, said all the right prayers, went to confession, and was truly sorry for all of my many grievous sins, then this all-powerful God, if I was deemed worthy, would grant my want. It would grant my request. The best part of this is even if I did all of these things and I didn't get what I wanted, somehow it was my fault because I just wasn't worthy enough. Wow, talk about a standard that was just about impossible to win. What I have learned since in my 40 plus years of study is that we have an infinite power inside of us. Yes, God, the loving source of this glorious universe, resides inside of you and me. We have the power, I have the power, you have the power to manifest exactly what you want. I have learned that the universe has an unlimited, endless, and tireless supply, and that I can have whatever I want that does not cause any harm to others. I have also learned that when I get something, it doesn't keep you from having it too. You can have the things that I have, and I can have the things that you have because there is a tireless and endless supply. I have also learned that the creative power is inside of me, and that whatever I believe as true will come to me. If you have listened to this podcast before, you know that I often quote what Jesus said in the Bible. It is my Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. I am not sure how that got translated into struggle, strive, and grind it out so that maybe you can have what you want. Well, actually, yes, I am sure how that happened, but that's to be spoken about on another day and another podcast. However, the truth of manifesting is that it is done unto you as you believe. And yes, Jesus said that too. My glorious, wonderful, marvelous, magical friends, it is done unto you as you believe. We are all living in a vibrational universe, and the universe responds to our vibration. So how are you vibrating? What are you focusing on? How many times a day do you hear yourself complaining? How many times a day do you find yourself judging someone or something as good or bad? How many times a day do you say or think? See, think counts. Think is very important here. You don't have to say it. You just have to think it. How many times a day do you think things like, oh, this is always happening to me. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. How can it get any worse than this? I never win anything. Or, my favorite, that could never happen for me. When you think negative thoughts, you lower your vibration. When you lower your vibration, the universe sends you exactly what you are thinking about most. So often we spend so much time complaining, growling, and judging, and then we wonder why our life doesn't go in a positive direction. Well, guess what? You are manifesting all the negative things that you are complaining about. You are a powerful manifester, but you are manifesting all your don't wants, because that's what you are thinking about most. What you don't want, what you don't believe, what you don't think you can have. You are the creator of your life. And when you lower your vibration with negativity, you get low vibration manifestations. That's just how it is. You get what you think about most, whether you want it or not. So how do you raise your vibration? How do you go from manifesting gloom and doom to manifesting a life of never-ending joyous expansion? To start with, appreciate what you have in your life right now, this very minute. Look around. Look around yourself everywhere and look for the good in life. If you find this to be a challenge due to how you have been living and how you were raised even, and kind of sometimes how society teaches us, then start small. Break that habit of negativity with starting small. Start with the fact that you are so appreciative that your heart beats 24 hours a day without you needing to control it. Remind yourself often that every day when you wake up to this glorious world, you can have a new start. What you said, did, believed, and manifested yesterday can change today. Today is an absolutely new day to think about what is going right in your life. What is working? What beauty is around you? What is making you smile? Look for the smallest things that you take for granted and appreciate them. There is always good happening. Teach yourself to look for the good, the God, if you will, in everyone. We all, no matter who we are, have that God spark inside of us. After all, even the people you think are driving you crazy, or they're wrong in some way. They were created by the same source as you were. We all breathe the same air, and underneath our hair color, our skin color, and the shape of our eyes, we are all way more alike than we are different. We all have that God spark in us. And I'm going to say it one more time. We all have that God spark in us. So find the good in life. And when you catch yourself complaining or thinking negative thoughts, be kind to yourself. You are creating a new habit. And it's okay if you slip up once in a while. That old habit's been around a long time. But now you're willing to kick it to the curb, so be gentle with yourself. You are worthy of manifesting the life of your dreams. You, yes, you, the person who is listening to this right this very minute, you are worthy. You are worthy of living the life that you want to live, no matter what you were taught in the past. You are a divine being having a human experience, and you can manifest a marvelous, magnificent, and magical life. As you allow yourself to see the good in life, as you allow yourself to remember who you really are, you will raise your vibration. As your vibration raises, you will notice the things around you will seemingly magically change for the better. Repetition, belief, and expectancy of all the good you want for yourself and the world is the key here. Once again, repetition, belief, and expectancy. That's the key. So release the negative, judgmental thoughts of yourself, others, and the world, and choose to see the hand of God in all there is. See the good, the joy, and the abundance in all of creation. Each positive, loving, kind, and caring thought will indeed raise your vibration higher and higher. And as your vibration rises, you will manifest your dreams into reality. I am sending you all green lights, and so until next time. It's time to say so long for another day. Remember, you, my friend, are an awesome, wonderful, delightful, caring, fabulous, beautiful, giving, superfine, divine being here on this planet to enjoy your ever-expanding possibilities. Follow your bliss, allow your light to shine, and by doing so, you are automatically giving your best to the world. So until next time, when we will be discussing your unlimited possibilities, namaste.